Okay, so I guess I'm coming back with another corset video sooner than I expected. And it's crazy because as I was editing the last video, I realized I didn't even show the corset. It was supposed to be a corset video. Didn't even show it. And so I thought I kind of duck back in and let you guys see where I'm at right now. As a matter of fact, after when I posted that video, that night I tried closing it. So coming down, I had a say hi. Say hi. Watch your step. Coming down. Boom. And so that night I actually decided to close my corset and see how it felt. I was wearing the CS, oh gosh, the CS, I think it's 201. Let me show you really fast. I think this is the 201. Booba. We think it is. It was this one, the CS. I think this is a CS 201. I'm not sure if it's the 201 or if it's the 411. But in the occasion, I was wearing this one. And so that night, I was like, you know what? Because I truly feel the best time to cinch in your corset is going to be right before you go to bed. I feel like because any kind of discomfort you can kind of try to sleep through. On the other hand, if it's too tight, you can always slack it out, loosen it. You can always do that. There's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like it's easier for me to tighten it either right before I go to bed or when I get up in the morning. Sometimes it's easier because your stomach's empty, so sometimes it might be easier. But as far as night, it just really depends on what time you eat, because if you eat relatively early, like me, I try to eat before 7, and so by the time I go to sleep, depending on what time my little guy goes to sleep, it might be around like 10 or even 11. So by then it makes it easier to cinch it in, and I would suggest cinching it in probably half-inch to inch increments. Half-inch increments. I've done that in the past and it's worked out well, where it's such a gradual process that you don't really feel the difference as much as if you were to cinch in more. I've been doing this for a while, so I was able to cinch it in. The last video that I posted, I had a 4-inch gap, 3 or 4-inch gap in the back. I think a 4-inch gap in the back. And so with my experience with corset training, it was easier for me to just close it. So anyways, that night I closed it, and I had to get up at like 4 o'clock because I was just like, oh my gosh, it's too unbearable. I cannot. I wasn't comfortable. I couldn't sleep. I was trying to figure out how to sleep to be the most comfortable. And so I was on my side, I was on my belly, I was on my back. And so eventually I rolled on my back, you guys, on my side. Eventually I rolled on my stomach and I loosened it. So I loosened it and then I went back to sleep. And then yesterday I tried. Are you okay? Here, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. And then yesterday I was like, you know, I'm gonna try again. And so I tried again and I did better. And so I would say probably the last 3 days I've been pretty much wearing it, trying to wear it closed more. And so right now it's almost closed. It's not completely closed because I do have a bit of a tiny gap back there, probably about 1 inch gap back there. So I do have a gap. Let me see what it's measuring, because I believe it's closed. It measures 26 inches. I'm sorry, 24 inches on the outside of the corset. So right now I'm measuring, okay, right now I'm measuring 26 inches. So that means that I have, let's see, and the gap in the back is measuring, let's not take that out, because I don't want you to mess all that stuff up. And the gap in the back is measuring This is mommy's measuring. You got my other one already twisted up. It's only 1/2 inch. This one's yours. This one's yours. This is the one I got from the Dr. Osho. Actually, no, I didn't. I got this from Taste of Soul in LA. But I did go to the Dr. Osho for a course of training. Here. Anyway, so yeah, so this is measuring 26 inches. I have an inch, actually not a 1/2 inch, it's actually a full inch gap in the back. And I feel pretty comfortable. It is, what time is it? I've already eaten dinner. It's 8:30, I've already eaten dinner. And I'm gonna probably have another bottle of water before I go to sleep. And I feel, like I said, I feel pretty comfortable. I feel like I can sleep with it at this level. And I just kind of wanted to just let you guys see how it looked practically closed. I mean, I could probably squeeze it closed the rest of the way. Let me see if I can for you guys. Okay, so as you guys know, as you guys know, the bottom part of your string you want to pull up, and I usually just slip it in my teeth to hold it. Okay, and then the top strings you pull down. Okay. Let me do it again because it slipped a little bit. But bottom ones go up. Okay, there. Put it back in there. Put all that stuff back in there, Booba. Okay, so yeah, let me see. There we go. And then you tie it and you pull it. And then I'm just gonna loop it. Let me show you. I'm just gonna loop it. And then I normally just twist it. Twist it, twist it, twist it really tight and just squeeze it under. Now notice that with these laces, the ribbon laces, the tip of it is not plastic, it's metal. So when I twist my lace in there, I'm twisting it under because, as you know, the knot, let me show you with this one, because these are plastic. The regular laces that Archer corsets come with have plastic at the tips. This part, it's plastic, but with the laces, with the ribbon laces, it's metal. So when I twist my lace and I tuck it in, I'm actually tucking it under this part, otherwise it'll poke you in your backside, and you don't want that. And so yeah, but other than that, what else? Let me see about any questions that you guys may have had in my last corset video. A few of you guys were saying that you were happy that I was doing corset videos again. Let me see. Of course, now my phone is going super slow. I'm pretty much just chilling. I've been chilling around the house all day. I got up this morning and I went to the gym. I did lower body, and I came back home, jumped in the shower, and then I threw my corset on. So I've pretty much been lounging around the house all day. It definitely makes it easier to corset train when you're home, although you can still do it, you know, and take care of, you know, errands and stuff. Okay, so as far as ab exercises, I do the same ones that I've always done. I do a lot of knee tucks because with corset training, I know that people say that corsets tend to make your abs weak. And to a point, I do agree with that. I feel like even though you're corset trained, you still have to do ab exercises to strengthen your muscles. Because corset training will give you a smaller waistline, but it's important for you to do ab exercises. So again, I do a lot of knee tucks. I try to do let me see, how can I explain it? Like, I have a pull-up bar, and usually I'll put it here over my bathroom, and I'll just hang and do knee tucks and just basically bring my knees in. I do side bends. I do planks. So yeah, I definitely do exercises, ab exercises, because that's highly important. Even though you're corset training, again, it's not something that you can just do by itself. I mean, it's better if you do it with exercise and diet. That was it. Basically, I didn't get a lot of questions that time around, but other than that, that's basically it. This is what we're looking like right now. And again, I feel pretty comfortable. I don't feel any kind of discomfort or any pressure points or nothing like that. If you do have any kind of areas where you feel like there's pressure on your nerves or something like that, then just take the corset off and reposition it. It might be too low, it might be too high. So for me, like, I've had that happen to me before in the past, where just loosen it a little bit and then kind of just make sure that it's positioned properly. Otherwise, you're gonna have discomfort and pain. But other than that, that's basically it, you guys. I'll leave it there, and I'll see you guys all